Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well, you're staying safe, and you're having an amazing day. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. I am so excited, you guys. Today we're going to be doing another friendship reading. I love doing friendship readings and I feel like you guys are so good at recommending K-dramas to me. Well, it ends up being a K-drama recommendation. Because I ended up watching True Beauty after I did Cha Eun-woo and Moon Ga-young's reading, and oh my gosh, I loved. Oh, sorry about this. Let me just move that. And I loved that show so much, so funny. And then I also watched what was it? I watched Song Joong-ki and John Yoo-bin's show after doing the reading, Vincenzo, and that was top tier. I haven't gotten around to watching Snowdrop because I heard it's really sad and I don't do well with like sad K-dramas. And I haven't gotten around to watching Business Proposal as well, but it's definitely on my list. But anyways, guys, enough rambling. Today we're going to be doing a reading on Choi Woo-shik and Kim Da-mi. I've actually done a reading for Choi Woo-shik before. It was him and his friend group, the Wooga Squad. I will link it somewhere on the screen now if you guys want to watch that one after this. But yeah, super excited, guys, and as usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. And in today's reading, we're going to be looking at their friendship energy, how they see each other, so what Choi Woo-shik thinks of Kim Da-mi, and how does Kim Da-mi see Choi Woo-shik, and what's next for them and their friendship relationship. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would truly mean a lot to me and I'd be so grateful. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Okay guys, wow, straight off the bat, I'm actually surprised at the cards that have come forward because it really feels like they've had such a huge, massive impact on one another. So I don't know how long they've actually known each other, but their friendship, their relationship feels very healing. And it's really inspired them, and it's actually really helped them as well. So basically, I like to start my readings by getting a little bit of an overview into the people I'm doing a reading about, especially if I haven't done a reading on them before, especially with friendship readings, just the overall energy. And as you guys can see here, this is Choi Woo-shik, this is Kim Da-mi, and we have Death and for Choi Woo-shik, and we have Nine of Swords for Kim Da-mi. So I'm going to start with Choi Woo-shik. I can see that for him, he's gone through a lot of transformative periods in his lives, a lot of endings, a lot of new beginnings. I don't think that's surprising as an actor, right? You go through so many different projects, and every project, every new project brings a new beginning, a new life, a new character that he has to really dive into. But I see that process was actually quite a lot for him. It felt like every time he said goodbye to a project, every time he said goodbye to a crew or whatever, maybe he felt like there was a lot of weight on his shoulders, like he had to keep showing himself in a certain way, portraying himself in a certain way, but it was actually making him really anxious. And it's the same thing with her. I feel like with her, they're actually very similar. Sorry guys, I'm jumping from one thing to the next, but they're actually very similar in terms of personality. Maybe they seem really easygoing, but they actually take a lot of things to heart. They are just such responsible, good people that they always want to give their best. And sometimes your best is just not possible when you're tired or you're sleep deprived or something like that. They can be really hard on themselves to the point where sometimes they're not able to see all the positive qualities they hold. Now, the beautiful thing about their friendship is that with Choi Woo-shik, these endings that sometimes weigh really heavily on his mind, this weight on his shoulder where he feels he needs to keep portraying himself a certain way, she has taught him that instead of seeing it as an ending, as a finality, as having to say goodbye to something, it's a transformation, it's a rebirth, it's an opportunity to say hello to more things, to further his career, for him to explore more characters. Whereas with her, this anxiety that she sometimes feels, this worry. Like sometimes she just feels inadequate, which is so untrue. He has helped her become more optimistic, more carefree. She's a lot more like easygoing with decisions she has to make in life. With the sun, it really feels like the overall energy of their friendship is one that is so warm, so positive. They really want to help one another. They help each other overcome obstacles. They help each other see the beautiful qualities they have. And it's really something that's beautiful. Let's see if there's any more oracles that want to come forward in regards to their friendship. Yes, my gosh, you guys, like the sun is literally abundance, is the warmth, is life, right? Life itself, the sun helps things grow. Like we wouldn't be able to live without the warmth of the sun, and that is what it is. With abundance and count your blessings, the guides are saying they feel so lucky to have each other in their lives. So I definitely see that their friendship is really strong. It's really helped one another. Like it's had a huge impact in each other's lives. It's not just like a, oh yeah, we're co-workers, whatever. No, it feels like they've really cemented a friendship here, a good relationship that feels so optimistic, that feels so exciting. And he gives her a lot of confidence. She gives him a lot of confidence. There's a lot of strength they share there. And yeah, and they also have very similar sense of humor. I'm hearing they have a lot of fun together. When they're around each other, like difficulties just kind of like fade away and they just focus on the good things. But yeah, guys, so now let's see how Choi Woo-shik sees Kim Da-mi. Actually, yes, no, let's start with that. How does Choi Woo-shik see Kim Da-mi? How does Choi Woo-shik see Kim Da-mi? Actually, let's do another. How does Choi Woo-shik How does Choi Woo-shik see Kim Da-mi? One more, guys. Oh, sorry, no, that's it. They said that that's it. Okay. So we're gonna start right here. So first of all, like I mentioned, right? Like she does sometimes get really anxious or worried or tends to overthink about her abilities or how much she's giving to a project and things like that. And so he really cares about her and he doesn't want her to waste her time worrying about things that are out of her control or wasting time worrying about things that are just untrue. So I feel like he says this a lot. Use your mind wisely. Don't waste your time thinking about things that are untrue. You know, you need to just be more playful, more easygoing. This is just reiterating what I saw earlier, that, you know, he has given her the ability to, instead of worrying about things or feeling anxious and stuff, she's now feeling a lot more lighthearted, a lot more optimistic. She's more easygoing about things because he makes her want to be more playful. Like there's just an energy that he brings into her life. And yeah, and he does see it too. He sees that she has become a lot more playful and that she has taken his advice to heart. And with You Are Never Alone, this further shows just how close they are. Like he's really always there for her. He wants to be there for her whenever she goes through a difficult time. He really cares about her, is how I see it, you guys. We also have a lot of number 6, 4, 2, 5, 1. 6 is the number of love, so there's definitely a lot of love and care there that he feels for her. Anything else, guys, about how Choi Woo-shik sees Kim Da-mi? How does Choi Woo-shik see Kim Da-mi? How does Choi Woo-shik see Kim Da-mi? It's funny because their energy feels very similar, or maybe they were very different people, but coming together, they've kind of merged. Do you know what I mean? So every time he sees her, it's almost like he wants to like shake her shoulder and go like, relax, come, let's have fun. You know, like he just wants to see her happy. Yes. Wow. So yes, it does feel like they've known each other for a while, because with Grow 2, I feel like, you know, like I mentioned, I feel like their energy has been, like their friendship has been cemented. And with Grow too now, he really has seen her grow into becoming the person that she is now, like a woman that he really looks up to, that he really cares about, that he just wants to help, right? He really cares about her. So I really do see that he feels like she's really grown and stepped into her power. With Relax too, like I mentioned, he really does want her to relax and not worry and not stress. And like, you know, if you're not close to someone, if you don't really care about someone, you don't mind how they spend their time. But he's really, really serious about the fact that he does not want her to worry or stress. He just wants her to have fun. He just wants her to be happy. We also have Twilight, surrender to the last hour when the light barely touches the flowers. And I feel like with Kim Dami, sometimes she worries a lot about the future, and he's allowing her and helping her to relax a little bit and just enjoy those moments before peak hour starts again, before she becomes busy again. So they're really helping one another. So anything else, guys, in regards to how Kim Woo-shik sees Choi Woo-shik sees Kim Dami? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying my best. But yeah, anything else about how he sees her? Again, we have the 6. We have the 6 of Cups. It feels very, very, very nostalgic, you guys. Like when he looks at her, oh my God, how many 6s can come forward? We have the 6 of Cups, we have the Lovers, which is the 6th arcana, major arcana. We have 6, we have 6. Wow. Okay. So yeah, so with the 6 of Cups, he really cares about her. There is this feeling of nostalgia, of deep love and care that he feels for her. He just really wants to help her in any way that he can, and he feels really playful with her, like he can be himself, like they're almost like child. There's this childlike quality that they share with one another when they're playing together, with be playful, with the Fool, with the Sun, with abundance. Like it just feels like they really connect on like a deep cellular level, where they can be really vulnerable and just be like, you know, we're not celebrities when we're together, we're just Choi Woo-shik and Kim Dami. With the Lovers, obviously, like they care about one another very, very deeply. In fact, there is such a strong partnership there. They just have a very strong bond, and they have a very, very good chemistry too. So partnership wise, it almost feels like it's not even a question about whether or not they would even think about working together again in the future. He would love to work again with her in the future. It's almost like she's the ultimate partner for him, you know, whether it's with work or in the friendship. He just loves being in her space, in her area, in her energy. Like it just brings him a lot of peace, a lot of calm. It really, really inspires him. Now with the 7 of Swords, it does feel like sometimes he wishes she could be a little bit more strategic about things. Sorry, I just got another message, but let's just get to this one first. But yeah, he feels like she could be a little bit more strategic. He wants to really, really, really see her grow. He knows that she can be like a top actress. She can have longevity in her career, reach all the goals that she wants. Because of that, he wants her to be a little bit more tactical, a little bit more strategic about how she makes decisions in her careers and things like that, because he really does care about her. I also see that with the 7 of Swords. You know, they are very private people. They don't like sharing a lot to the media or to the public. So there is a little bit of kind of like, how should I say, beating around the bush, hiding things, maybe hiding their friendship, their relationship, not wanting people to know that much about what they share with one another. He is quite protective of her, is what I'm seeing. But yeah, guys, okay, now let's see how Kim Dami sees Choi Woo-shik. So let's just move this here. Okay, guys, how does Kim Dami see Choi Woo-shik? I love saying his name. It's such a nice name. How does Kim Dami see Choi Woo-shik? How does Kim Dami see Choi Woo-shik? a lot of love. They share a lot of love and a lot of similarities. Like I mentioned to you guys, like their energy feels so similar. Okay, wow. So we have the Nightingale Spirit, the Panther Spirit, and the Spider Spirit. So first things first, with the Nightingale Spirit, he has so much love for other people. He really cares about his close friends, about his co-workers, about the crew when he's working on something. He's a very humble person. He cares very deeply. He makes people feel at ease. So when you're around him, you just can't help but feel loved. Okay, so she feels so loved by him. She feels so cared for him. He's really like a one-of-a-kind person. They also share a lot of similarities, as you guys can see here with the music. I feel like they share a lot of common interest, music taste, like they can listen to a lot of same songs. Maybe he gives her song recommendations, music recommendations, and then she feels so happy when she listens to music that he's recommended to her, or like playlists that he's made, things like that. I also see that he's worked so hard. She sees how much he's given to this career that he has. She feels like sometimes people don't see just how much he's weaved and how much he's given to have this dream that he's made a reality. Like he's just a very hard worker, and she really looks up to him. He is someone that's very powerful. He's unstoppable. With Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. She is just so in awe of him when he's working. He's really inspiring her to become even a better actress, because she sees him, you know, making his dreams come true, really being in his power, really being in his element. And it's just like, wow, you know, like look at you. Like he knows how to like switch it on and off. Anything else, guys, in regards to how Kim Dami sees Choi Shik? Oops, sorry. Yes. She, like, it's, ooh, they think so highly of one another. Like, you know how he really wants to see her succeed. He wants her to be more strategic. He wants her to make the right decisions so that she can become the actress that she is destined to be. But the same thing with the way she sees him. She just sees him as someone that is going to make all his dreams come true, someone that is so unstoppable, someone that is so successful and can succeed anywhere he is. Even if he decides one morning, I don't want to be an actor anymore, I want to be a writer, she thinks 100% he's going to be successful as a writer or as a businessman, or whatever he puts his mind into. Bloom wherever you're planted. Wherever Choi Woo-shik is planted, Kim Dami thinks he's going to succeed. Another thing is that she sees him a little bit as a wildflower. He's just someone that loves life and is about having fun and living life to the fullest, and isn't against making impromptu decisions. If he wakes up one morning and says, you know what, I have a free day today, let's go to the beach, he'll go to the beach, you know. He will go for it and do it and really experience life, and that's something that is truly inspiring for her. But yeah, anything else, guys, in regards to how Kim Dami sees Choi Woo-shik? How else does she see him? Wow, a lot. Okay, wow. So wait, guys, let me just move some stuff so you can see all the cards. Let me just move this here. Okay, I hope you can see all the cards. Yeah, okay, so first things first, she feels like he's brought so much luck into her life. Like I told you guys, right? Like they have such a huge impact on one another, and with Wheel of Fortune, him coming into her life, I feel like opened a new cycle in her life. Like maybe it happened coincidentally with like something big. Like maybe when she first met him, she discovered her voice, discovered herself. I don't know what it is, but she really sees him as a new cycle in her life. Like when she sees him, she's reminded of good moments, and she feels like he brings a lot of luck to her life and to her career too. She also sees him as someone that is very smart. With the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords, they have a very clear communication. They can have good banter. They can be very honest with one another. They can talk about everything under the sun. They can have fun and do all those fun things, but they can also be serious and have serious discussions. She learns a lot from him. He's someone that is very knowledgeable. He knows a lot about a lot of different subjects. Now, We also have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So they obviously see one another as someone that is very, very compatible. They have very, very good chemistry, as I mentioned. You know, with the lovers, he does see her as someone that is a very, very good partner, very good yeah, you know. But with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, she definitely sees him as someone that just matches her vibe. They're on the same frequency. That's why they can talk about anything and everything. That's why she can be very honest and upfront with him. But yeah, he's also someone that is very, very caring. And I think that's something that she really loves, that there are so many layers to him that not everyone gets to see. And it's the same thing with her. There's so many layers to her that he enjoys being like one of the few people that gets to really get to know. He's someone that is so caring, someone that is really, really loving to the people in his life. He's very honest with his heart. So if he cares about someone, he will show them that he cares. Same thing with her. And he's bringing out this softness in her. That side of her is really coming out thanks to him. But yeah, guys, so definitely like a counterpart energy here. She really does see him as someone that is very, very compatible with her. So yeah, so now let's see what's next for their friendship relationship. So guys, what is next for Kim Da-mi and Choi Woo-shik? What is next for them? Shall we just focus on 2022? Yeah, so now we're in July. So August, September, October, November, December. So how many months? August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, so what's going to happen in the next 5 months? What's next for them in the next 5 months? What's next for their friendship? What's next for their... Oof. Okay, can you give clarity on the Five of Pentacles? Okay. Oh. Okay. What's the outcome? Okay. Okay, you guys, so obviously I think it's a given that they're very, very close and they care about one another very much. So the guides are saying that actually in this next 5 months, their relationship and their bond is going to go through a little bit of a pause, almost like it's very difficult for them to see each other, to spend time together, to connect with one another. I see that he's going to be very, very busy with the Emperor. He's stepping up and taking on a lot of new roles. So he's going to be very, very busy. And it almost feels like it's difficult for him to chase her down. She's going to be a little bit closed off to him in the next 5 months. It almost feels like he's trying to approach, but it's difficult for her to get, sorry. Whew. Again, see, like my throat chakra is a little bit closed, so it almost feels like it's difficult for them to communicate. With the Emperor and the Moon, he's chasing her, he's trying to reach her, he's trying to connect with her, but she's closed off a little bit and she's being a little bit secretive. I see that she's also going to be busy. They're both going to be very, very busy, and I think that's also an issue, right? Scheduling conflicts. So there's going to be a pause button in their friendship, in their relationship in the next 5 months. It's going to feel like a little bit of a struggle. I'm going to be honest though, he is putting a lot of effort into it with the Seven of Pentacles. He's really trying to get there, but he's not really getting much result with the Five of Pentacles. Now, I am going to be honest with you guys. We have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. Kim Da-mi is really shining. In the next 5 months, she's going to get a lot of people that are interested in her. We have two here, the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So both are seniors in her field. Both are people that she respects, she looks up to. They are older than her. And yeah, one of them is someone that is very, very sensitive, someone that is very, very... I feel like they're also an actor. Okay, for sure the King of Cups is an actor. They're very good at conveying their feelings, and they are gonna attract her attention too. The other person is the King of Swords, someone that is a lot more... How should I say this? Like I mentioned, with Kim Da-mi, one of the things that really pulls her to Choi Woo-shik is the fact that he is someone that is very knowledgeable in a lot of different fields. They can talk to each other about anything and everything. They have very good conversation. They can be very honest, like a lot of swords energy, right? And with the King of Swords, this person is definitely like that too. This person is very knowledgeable. They're very smart. They are someone that she respects a lot. So she is also attracted to that. And because of these two people, it almost feels like you know, these new bonds are taking up her time a little bit too, because they're really interested in Kim Dami and they're not hiding their interest in her. And so because of that, I feel like with Choi Woo-shik, he's a little bit kind of like trying his best, but there's other people there that are kind of vying for her time. But yeah, guys, but he's working hard to still retain that friendship, that bond that they have. So guys, can you tell us what is the outcome for this? How is December gonna end for Choi Woo-shik and Kim Dami? How is December gonna end? How are they gonna close the year? Oh, okay, wow. He is someone that is very persistent. This almost feels like a K-drama in itself. Okay. As mentioned, I'm just going to talk about, like surface level stuff. I'm not going to go too deep in it, but it does seem that in December, like until December, it's going to be very difficult. But he is someone that's very persistent. That's why I said it feels like a K-drama, because even though, it's difficult for him to maybe get time or attention from Kim Dami, or he feels like he's not really moving as quickly, or he's not moving forward with the friendship the way he wants to. There's a little bit of heartbreak there and disappointment. He's still not giving up. So by December, he's still moving forward. He still has conviction. He doesn't want to lose this bond, this connection that they share with one another, because he knows deep down in his heart that she's someone that's very, very special to him. With a high priestess, she's someone that has really touched his soul. He really cares about her. He knows it intuitively that she's someone special, so he does not want to give up on that. But yeah, so how will Kim Dami feel by December, you guys? In December, as Choi Woo-shik is going through this. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think with Kim Dami, she's really, really growing her career, right? And she's got so much going on for her, and she's got, they're both going to be very busy. Yeah, she's really like almost stepping out of her shell. She's going to be exposed to so many opportunities in the next 5 months that it almost feels like it's so difficult for her to give her attention, divide her attention fairly to everything. And so that's why she just can't have like almost like the mind space for everything right now. She's kind of shut off a little bit because of that, because she's so busy and she's kind of overwhelmed with everything. And with the Five of Swords too, it almost feels like I told you, right? Like with Kim Dami and Choi Woo-shik, they can really be honest with one another. Sometimes they banter, sometimes whatever. And so it almost feels like sometimes it's a never-ending cycle of just kind of like not fighting, but discussing the same thing, but not coming to a conclusion. So she just wants to like step out of that for the time being. And so I do see that she is trying her best, but it's difficult because she's going to be busy. But I'm going to stop the reading right here, you guys, because it feels like it's getting really personal and things. But anyways, as I mentioned, they care so very deeply about one another. And obviously she does see him as someone that is her counterpart, like someone that is just very, very compatible with her. They have such strong, like compatibility. They have such good chemistry, and obviously he sees her the same way too. But I feel like, sometimes life gets in the way. Their bond seems really strong, and he's not someone that seems to give up. So I feel like he's still gonna fight for this connection and this friendship. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It doesn't mean that they're not gonna be close anymore. It's just, sometimes in relationships you go through ups and downs. I'm sure they're going to be okay. The connection seems far too strong to just be given up on, especially with the abundance and the sun right here. They've really, really opened up their lives to one another, and there's just so much warmth and love and care there. So guys, anyways, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope you're being kind to yourselves today. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I really hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.